Hi folks, this is Carl at OyaMist Aeroponics. Tonight I'm going to show you how to create a float valve system for feeding nutrients into your hydroponic tent or whatever you want to do. What we have here is an aeroponics system with a nutrient reservoir, and the nutrient reservoir is actually two nested buckets, and underneath is a float valve. So when I put the top bucket in the lower bucket, the float valve will automatically close until the bottom bucket runs out of nutrients. And when it runs out of nutrients, the float valve will open, letting this nutrient into the bottom chamber. You've got lines in here that feed to the grow tent. One line comes in from the tent to the bottom, and it's just siphon fed, so it's also connected into the bottom of a bucket in the grow tent. In fact, it's connected to 4 buckets. This line goes to the pump and back out to the grow tent where it runs the spray. To make one of these, you need a 3.5 gallon bucket and a 5 gallon bucket. The 3.5 gallon bucket goes on top, and it goes inside the 5 gallon bucket. If you notice, 3.5 gallon bucket is shorter and it rests on top, so the space in the bottom is where the free nutrient will gather. If you want, you can add an extension collar that's cut from another bucket. All these buckets are the same size, and put it on top. And then you get more nutrient in the bottom chamber. You can also simply raise the whole bucket system to adjust the level. Anyhow, there's a lot of things you can do. So what you do is you take the float valve. This is a Melita float valve. Any float valve will work. And you put it into the bucket about like this. You put it into the bottom of the bucket, and the float valve will close like yay when the water is high enough. When the water is low, the float valve opens and it drips down. When you create a float valve system, you need tube. This is 1/4 inch drip irrigation tubing. You'll need a grommet, 1, 2, 3, however many you want to put at the bottom. And you'll need plastic bags, nylon bags, these are mesh bags, that filter out stuff that would otherwise clog your tubes. And that's it. You put it all together, and you get a float valve system that recirculates all the water from the grow tent around and around and around. Anyhow, that's it. Happy hydroponics.